Hey guys, Colin here, and wanted to bring you this cryptocurrency update. I have things projected on a big screen here, so that's why it looks like I'm looking up. But yep, first and foremost, we know we've been looking at this ever since the Bitcoin dominance continuing to move up as we expected. I mean, from the time we just only got a tiny rejection from the 200-day moving average, we got above it and confirmed support above this line. There's nothing else stopping it right now besides this overhead line of resistance here. And with the Bitcoin ETF getting approved and all of that good stuff happening, I don't know how much this is going to do. I mean, we're coming out of this double bottom and looking like a nice W pattern right here, and the measured move from this W pattern would be up here at about 57 on the dominance. So when this happens, if or when this happens, we get above this line and we start to make this move, all 99% of all coins versus Bitcoin, they will bleed. Okay, they will bleed big time. It will be Bitcoin season once this goes up. Only when Bitcoin starts to really retrace or calm down, that's when we'll start to see a bit more of an altcoin season again. But most altcoins will naturally be dragged up. They'll get dragged up a little bit by the price of Bitcoin, but it'll be all eyes on Bitcoin pretty much if this is happening. So touching base with a few things. Fetch, for those of you in the Fetch trade, this is something we got to look out for. Now, Fetch is in this triangle and it's running out of room, obviously. It needs to make a decision. So if Fetch breaks below this line and confirms resistance below this line, then we're going to be looking at more than likely like a 50 cent Fetch again, okay? Fetch's overall outlook, guys, is not something I'm terribly concerned about, because again, if we're looking at the big picture, okay, this one doesn't have enough. I'm looking for a chart that has enough history. Bitfinex. Okay, so versus the USD, it's looking like Fetch really has been playing with its all-time high here, right? And we want Fetch to stay alive here. Don't come back down to this 50-week moving average, Fetch. We don't want to see that, right? That would be a 40 cent Fetch. But as you can see here, Fetch broke its all-time high. And when it broke it at 76 cents, it went up all the way to $1.18. So it went up like 54% immediately, right? May have a bit of a retracement, but ultimately the future is bright for Fetch. Let me just check any other charts to see. Oh no, that's Fetch shorts. We don't want to see that. This looks like these are the only charts with it. Wow. Whoa. So on this particular, wow, okay, I don't know who bought Fetch up there, but wow, that was $70. Somebody bought Fetch for $70 on this particular exchange. Guys, this is be careful when you just come in and then you're so anxious to get a coin, you just hit market order, because you could end up being this guy. Okay. Pretty much people who are being smart, saying, look, I have some Fetch, I'm going to put a ridiculous sell order somewhere way up here, that in case somebody just wants to come in and buy up everybody's Fetch, then maybe it'll execute my sell order. And this is what happened. $69 Fetch. Okay. Which pretty much tells me that in the future, Fetch will get back up here. That's what that tells me, which is a 100x. That's a 100x on Fetch. Anyway, let me get to Fetch BTC. That was the one that had me really excited. It was this chart, Fetch Bitcoin. So while Bitcoin is going off and going crazy, then it looks like Fetch is going to take a bit of a beating. We could come right back down here to this 50-week moving average on on fetch BTC, which takes us to about 939 Satoshis, which is about maybe 20% down from here in Bitcoin value. Watch out for that. This would coincide with this previous top right here. That would make sense as it also aligns with the 50-week moving average right here. See the kind of bounce that we got when we hit the 50-week? This would be a second bounce. The next time we rebound, I'm looking for us to head up here to a 2900 Satoshi fetch. That's what I'm looking for. Here are the measured moves, right? We pretty much hit the first measured move. Ultimate measured move I was looking at from my proper sell would be around here, because when this happens, we're gonna need to come down and get a retest at this level, okay, at the 1600 level, which is pretty much 50% off. We're gonna need to come down and get that retest. I know it. So that's where I have my sell order and buyback in orders placed. But let's keep it moving, as I'm sure you guys again wanted to see Bitcoin, because this is the talk of the town right now at 64,000. We recently had our all-time high weekly candle close here at 60. That was $61,735, all-time high in terms of weekly candle close. And now, as you can see, we are flirting with the highest that it's ever been, which was 64.7. Are we going to break through right now? And if we do, guys, again, the measured move from this area is I'm seeing at about 90,000 as a measured move, guys. All right, a breakout from this area, the bottom of the cup. That's the measured move that I see. So if we did that to 90,000, that would be a 50% move. Notice the chart that I just showed you with Fetch. That's exactly what Fetch did. When it broke above its previous all-time high, it moved up. It went up for 90% and then came crashing back down to this breakout point, right? Will Bitcoin do that? I don't know. I can't say that it will. I can't say that it won't. As you see here on the daily, we came back down about 3 times at this level and actually, retested this box. And this box, it confirmed it now as support on the daily, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 days kind of battling and supporting with this area. Now it's starting to try to make its move up. Will we at first see a shakeout, right? Which is very possible. That's what Bitcoin does. Because right now it's a bit of euphoria, and that's when I kind of get concerned, right? Because everybody now is like super, super, super excited about Bitcoin. Everybody, I'm sure, is putting in longs at this point. And when everybody is doing that, guess what the market normally does? Normally does the opposite, because it doesn't want everybody making money. So we might have a quick shakeout to kind of knock out a bunch of longs. That very well may happen. Keep your eyes peeled for that, guys. But overall, of course, Bitcoin looking very good, very bullish. And like I said, as long as the Bitcoin dominance continues doing what it's doing, then it's all eyes on Bitcoin from here. Pretty much, it's all eyes on Bitcoin. So keep an eye out for that, guys. This is the market update for today. Exciting times, because at the end of the day, even though Bitcoin will get a lot of the attention initially, that's good for the entire market. If Bitcoin does well, everybody's going to do well. It's just a matter of time. Okay? So, all right, guys, there you go. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, stay profitable.